Hey guys, it's Shahara here, and we're on day 7 of my 90-day journey of my own health transformation program. And I'm sitting outside in the grass on this beautiful sunny day because today I'm focused on the root. It's the first day of the root. My results are in from all of my paperwork that I've done, and my assessment shows that while overall I'm slightly excessive in most of the systems, imbalanced in 1 or 2, it looks like overall I'm slightly excessive in all of them. So my major focus for these 90 days, I'm going to be focusing on all 7 systems, quite honestly, but majorly focusing on the root, the heart or the love aspect or system, and also spirit. And so I've drawn up my personalized plan here, so I've got everything written out that I'm going to plan on doing, and I'm also just going with the flow, so a lot of that is going to change too. So again, we're starting at the bottom here with this root system. The focus is on the body, on root causes, the structures of the body, the blood cells, the bones, the DNA, the immune system, our blood, our adrenal glands. The core issues are survival, safety, and tribe. And the foods are focused on proteins, mineral-rich foods, red foods, immune-enhancing foods, root vegetables, all those kinds of things. So I'm going to be focusing heavily on all this root stuff this week. For me in particular, I think the things that I want to be focusing on this week are just being more grounded, literally connecting to the earth. I feel like as a mom of 2, I'm constantly running around and juggling all kinds of things, and very rarely find my feet on the ground, connected to the earth, and just slow down enough to just feel grounded. So I'm going to be doing some yoga postures that are specifically for grounding, some breathing exercises that are specifically for grounding, and just bringing it all back down to earth, right? And focusing on the earth element. So I'll also be incorporating a lot of root vegetables and dietary proteins, which in essence, the structure of them helps to be very grounding and nourishing in the body. So I'm building my meal plan. I'm going shopping later this evening for this week of the root food. So I'll share with you some of the recipes that I do for this week. Let's see, cultivating more body awareness. The physical body is like ultimately the care of this vessel, this temple, and what we put into it, mind, our thoughts, the foods. It matters in our ability to be vital and energized and available for relationship with others. So to be truly connected to my body awareness. So I'm going to be exploring, what exactly are my hunger cues? What exactly are my fullness cues? How do I practice more mindful eating? How do I be more aware when my body is sending me messages about what food's working for me, giving me energy, or if they're taking away energy, and things of that nature. So just cultivating more body awareness. Increasing my immune enhancing foods. I tend to get inflamed in the mucosal membranes really easily, and so just enhancing the immuno-boosting foods. So I'll share with you some of those as well. I've already increased my water intake this last week, and so I will continue to do that. And I'm going to do a food mood tracker, because essentially everything that we put into our mouth, it affects our biochemistry, and it changes our neurotransmitters and our hormones and our blood sugar, and so it affects our moods and even our ability to think certain thoughts and our creativity, etc. So I'll be tracking that. And then for the core issues, safety, I'm going to be looking to focus on creating a safe and quiet space just for Mama Sita, because everything is for everyone else all the time. And so in order for me to get this feeling of safety within myself, it's going to be to find a quiet, safe space for me to just be for a couple minutes. For just me. Won't that be fabulous? And then survival for me right now is really about just planning and organizing my family life and my meals and just life in general, so that I can feel like I can survive, and not only survive but thrive. And then tribe. So when we look at the root, we also look at a lot of the root or the fundamental issues or systems or patterning that happen within the family, whether it's through constitution or through condition. So I'm going to be exploring a lot of my family patterns around food, body, and money in particular. Money is also a root issue, and just wanting to look at some of those patterns and some of those family constellation things that I might be holding on to, or beliefs or ecology that I might be living out in those areas. And so just kind of focusing on those, also looking at some of my food attachments, particularly to coffee and other substances, food substances that we use that we have a hard time letting go. So I have a couple exercises, a laddering technique, and a couple other things to try to get to the root issues of what the attachment is to those, and that tends to be usually an emotional attachment or an ecological attachment, so something that affects the belonging or the feeling of safety within tribe or family pattern, let's say. So anyway, that's it. I've already gone over 5 minutes, and so thanks for hanging out with me, and yeah, I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. Things get a little crazy sometimes, but we are on to the first day of the root system. So all 7 days we'll be focusing on the roots, and I'll share with you that journey. I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you're having a fabulous Sunday. Bye.